Hello, welcome back. Today we are playing a new game called Red Rogue Sea. I don't know when we'll be uploading this on YouTube, but the game is out as of the 25th of November. It's essentially a slower paced version of Faster Than Light, except it's with pirates. So it's turn-based. There are cards that you draw for certain actions. You have like different setups for your crew. As you can see here, we can unlock a bunch of like different crews and stuff. They each have like unique cards, unique things about them. Right now we only have the one unlocked. I can unlock another that we might do later in the stream, but we'll see how we go. You can play Ghost Pirates, which I thought was really cool. I know there are zombie pirates too, but I don't think you can play them. But anyway, we're going to start things off. We're going to be playing the Golden Maiden crew, which are some merchants. It's the first one you start with. We'll see how our run goes. And then if we start a new one in today's stream, maybe we'll try a different crew. We'll unlock one. Okay. Let's jump into it. I did play a little bit of this already. I played the prologue just to get into it, just so that I understood stuff. I found it a little bit more tricky to understand than Faster Than Light, because there's a lot more sort of like components to it with the cards and turn-based and everything. But still enjoyable. Okay. So here's the intro. You sail under the banner of the Merchants Guild, a prestigious trading faction with strong ties to the Golden Sea sector. Bound by wealth, tradition, and careful diplomacy, most members toe the line of lawful commerce. You've chosen a different path. Greed, ambition, and the call of freedom have driven you beyond the guild's boundaries, embracing piracy in pursuit of something greater, the tablet of the first man. Once wielded by the infamous Red Rogue, said to command the very sea itself. The Royal Army has hunted it for decades, but so do you. You're in the Blue Sea, a calm sector with clear skies and steady winds. It's one of the most populated areas in the archipelago. Ports thrive with trade, islands host busy towns, and sea routes are crowded. The Royal Army is everywhere. Coastal outposts, patrolling warships, and banners in every harbour mark this as a tightly secured and closely watched zone. Oh yeah. So, each of my crew has like different stats and stuff. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this guy on the helm. And you can see here like the different ship systems do different things, right? So, by increasing the maneuverability, having this guy here manning the helm, that basically means that I am more likely to avoid cannon shots, which you can see at the top here. So the top left, this little bar is how likely I am to dodge shots. Or shots to miss, I guess. We're also going to put this guy here, because the chances that we're going to want to board are honestly pretty low. We are not a boarding crew, I don't think. Not really, anyway. I'm going to swap these two. Oh, no. Actually, I need him there. He's our builder. We've got two seafarers. Increased maneuverability when manning the helm or any of the sails by an extra 10%. And this guy is our repair guy. Okay. Honestly, I kind of wish we had somebody who was better on the cannon so I could put my builder closer to the stairs, but that's okay. Okay, so this is our little map. We've got the choice of a fort or a ship. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling we just go for the ship. We don't need to go for a fort straight away. Let's go see what this ship's doing. Royal Army ship closes in fast, sails taut with wind. Through a brass horn, their officer shouts, Admiral White is tightening his grip on these waters. We won't let any pirate ship slip past, not while the hanged still draw breath. Oh, good. We're getting into a fight with the Royal Army straight away. I'm sure this will go swimmingly. The Royal Army, from what I can tell, are kind of like the tougher opponents, so... Right. So this is what I have seen some people don't like about the game, is the card system. It makes it a little bit slower paced than, like, faster than light. But essentially how this works is each of my crew members can move and make an action in a full round. So we've got a card, we've got somebody on the cannon. It makes sense to use the cannon this round. And I think the way we're going to use it is we are going to decommission, or try to decommission, their cannon. Either we go for the hull, or we go for the cannon. By going for the hull, it can start like a, it can open a hole, potentially. I think it's like a 50% chance to open a hull hole and start flooding the ship. We're going to go for the cannon instead. It will still do the 2 damage, and it will damage the cannon. Okay, orders. That's not terrible though. So right now we don't have any sort of like attack cards, so I am gonna have to... Let's see here, what do we got? What up, Circabath? Yeah, it's... I know a lot of people really like FTL, so... So this is tricky. So basically, you can see this guy's actions are now exhausted, shown by the little red symbol there. These 2 guys, however, have not moved or done anything. Now I can discard a card to get a new one, right? And I'm going to discard these 2. Possibly the mercenary card. No, we'll probably play the mercenary card, honestly. Let's go ahead and play the mercenary card. And I'm actually probably going to open this. This must be... Oh, okay, so they need to attack it. Right. But I do need to kind of wait a turn. Okay, let's think about this. I'm going to put this person in the path of this guy so that he can't go upstairs. He has to get through my character. So you won't be able to go upstairs and help the rest of the topside crew. We are going to discard this and this. Now I have to pick a character to exhaust because I'm not playing a card. So I don't want to exhaust either of these 2. That's going to mean they can't make an action this turn. This person, who I'm using as bait and is just a temporary character, can exhaust them. That's going to discard those 2 cards. And I get 2 more. 1 enemy crew member will change its status to exhaust. Oh, that sucks. Oh, and they used on my guy with the gun too. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Still not great cards for us, honestly. But we could make the most of this, potentially. That's for 1 round. Both sails and helm will be treated as if they are manned. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy here. Because he will still be likely, like, maybe to get an attack action. And then we're going to discard boarding, mercenary, and keep the others. Might actually use a rumble card here as well, because this is going to be the end of our turn. Yeah, I'm going to get a couple of rumble cards. So I can use this like 3 times, and it basically just gives you like you throw something at a random, like at an enemy. Just kind of gives you like a weak attack. What up, Rye? How's it going today? Okay. First thing I want to do, cannonball. Click on that cannon again. Okay, we've taken a round back. That wasn't a rear sail. I should have gone with east sails first, probably. But they can't use the cannon again now, so they've used their cannon for this turn. We've got bang. This is good. We might actually be able to kill this guy. So I'm gonna move this guy here. We're gonna use our bang cards. He's got a gun. Shoot this chap. Use brawl. I'm gonna go ahead and use a rumble card. So he's pretty low. He's within 1 gunshot. We can probably kill him in 1 hit. First aid is a good card too, so we'll keep hold of that. Honestly, I'm content just keeping this guy below deck on purpose, doing nothing. So let's discard boarding. I'm going to take a little bit of a risk and get rid of the bucket card. We're going to round 3. Oh, just gotta give it another bucket card. Okay, east sails first. Then cannonball. Go for a hole shot. No hole created off of that one. Okay, she's just going to keep repairing the cannons. Okay, we got a brawl card. That's great news for us. He's almost dead. Oh, he's exhausting another one of my characters. Really, that ends the round, doesn't it? There we go. Played GPS, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Gold Rush. An enemy crew member switches to your side for 1 round of combat. It might not be a bad card, actually, because I can get her off the cannon for a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to get her... She's now our character for a little bit. I'm going to keep her off the cannon. Okay. So we've just broken a hole in their hull, which means water will start flooding in. And now they'll have to choose what they want to do. Do they want to continue to fight or send somebody below deck? And you can see their hull is represented here at the top right. And this bar is their sinking meter. And it's going to go up by 10% for every hole they have in their hull per round. You can see how I was saying this gets a bit more complex than I think Faster Than Light did. Which is surprising, because Faster Than Light is already complex. Uchi DSS, thank you very much for the follow. Okay. We're gonna kill this guy. Excellent. And then this dude, we're gonna move him here. He's gonna first aid our teammate there. Another boarding card. Okay, interesting. Oh, he's got explosive grog. I know what he's doing. He's gonna try and set our ship on fire. We do have a bucket card ready to go. Let's make sure somebody's on the helm. Hopefully put another hole in their hull. No, just damage on this one. Damaged our cannon. That's okay. We've got 2 brawl cards. Um, 1 to 3 range. I'm gonna put him here. He's gonna man that sail. And we are gonna repair. Just since we've got it, really. We don't need a boarding card. We only need 1 brawl card. So let's get rid of those. You can see how this game is basically just about making sure you have the right hand. Like, getting rid of cards you don't need, making sure you don't have, like, too many of one thing. Okay. So we now have a fire, which obviously we're going to need to put out. So oops. Bucket. I'm picking this character because we don't have a bang card right now. And we draw a bang card straight after that, of course. That's okay, though. They don't have a cannonball card, I don't think, because they've moved this guy away from the cannon, so they don't have one. That or they're worrying about the flooding. One of the two. So they don't have a cannonball card, so we're gonna brawl. He's set me on fire, that son of a bitch. Okay. Buckets. Do I have a cannonball card at all? I don't. Bang. Kill this guy. Honestly, we get 1 cannonball card and it's over, so I'm not particularly... I feel like we can get rid of this. Discard. Exhaust the new person we just hired for a temporary turn. There we go. 3 cannonballs. GG. See you later. Our ship only took 4 hull damage too, which is pretty good for our first encounter. And our characters and everything heal up after a fight, so thankfully, you know, you don't have to worry about that. It is just the hull damage that matters between fights. Nail DLT, thank you for the follow, appreciate that. Hideout or fort? Hideout would take like more of my more of my food, I think. Green line sort of represent the wind is in your favor, and a red line indicates that it isn't. So you use double the food, I think. The fort's cannons loom over the harbor, their barrels still smoking from target drills. Royal soldiers march along the walls, barking orders. They hardly notice your ship, others have come before you. Down in the courtyard, a merchant under guard gestures nervously towards you. Near the gate, a brawl breaks out between dock workers and soldiers over unpaid rations. Approach the merchant. Thank you. What we got here? Outlaws. Increase range of equipped firearms. Increase damage output of firearms. They're all the same, though, so they're all outlaws. Okay, I'm gonna repair my hull. Probably get some more food. 1, 2, 3. And then I think probably hire a new person. I don't know. We won't have any, like, real guns for them, but we can give them a gun. Alright. Welcome aboard, Melina. Let's see what we got here. We can give her the flintlock. And Barry can go on the helm. I love that. That character's called BB Barry, and I can't say it any other way than Bubba Barry. Contracts. Interesting. Commercial contracts can be purchased at a fixed price of 50 doubloons and executed at any merchant outpost for a fixed amount. I see, so we could buy powder and then go and sell it somewhere else. That seems really risky for no reason, honestly. Hey, Ron, exactly. Right. Okay, so Melina. Honestly, could probably put her like on the gun, on the cannon. Nah, I'm putting her on the cannon's probably not a wise idea. They're on the front sail. Barry's on the helm. This guy's here. Yeah, I think that's all right. And then, like, this guy could go downstairs to repair or use the cannon, and we could swap him out for Melina where it's necessary. I think that works. Okay. Let's go check out the this hideout. Quests. Merchants. Among a wreckage lies a waterlogged crate. Its rope splits, but its contents mostly safe. Inside, salted fish, woven cloth, and a handful of trinkets meant for trade. Not much, but enough to spark a merchant's venture. Salted fish and cloth in the same crate, dude? You should sell it in the market of Balose in the Golden Sea. Okay. So that's a new quest line for us. Okay. The Golden Sea, that's over here. Do we have to travel? We have to travel a ways. That's okay. Oh, another quest. The Hanged. You step into a tavern that reeks of sweat and smoke. Sailors curse taxes, beatings, and men dragged in chains. One slams his mug. They tax our breath. Laughter turns sour. And a drunk climbs a table. Enough whining. Join the Hanged. The freedom's being forged in the deep sea. They're taking recruits to the hideout. Every coin the army steals will make them spit back blood. You slip into the alley where rain rinses the smoke from your coat. The drunk's bravado lingers like gunpowder in the air. The tavern's conversation keeps spinning in your head. Maybe you should try to find the hideout where the Hanged are recruiting. Plus 80 gold. What was that? In the deep sea? So the Hanged are in the deep sea. Oh, we could do that one. I mean, that is kind of the closest. Deep Sea is the closest. Golden Sea is where the Merchant's Quest was. I feel like the Hanged might be a little bit outside of our scope, though. I don't know. Kind of more interested in starting the Golden Sea to start with. Golden Sea has that sussy sound to it. The Golden Sea. Do you just think it's an ocean full of piss, right? Is that what you're going for? I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but, you know, jeez. Ooh. Smoke rises from chimneys and hammers ring through the ports. The local shipyard is well staffed and open for business. A thick armed dockmaster looks up his ledger. Hull repair? Weapons? Depends what your coin says. I'll pay for a couple of weapons. Absolutely. Hell. Got some fine steel that you'll find suitable. Okay, well, that's an explosive grog and a club, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Okay, Barry. Who's most likely to go over to the other ship? Who's at the front? This guy. Fusion. You might want to swap these two around then, honestly. And then have Dujan pick up the grog. I don't usually like to board with this crew because I feel like they're not really that beat up for it, or built for it rather. But when sailing towards your destination, you spot a cargo ship struggling to stay on course. Through your spyglass, you see torn sails and weary sailors barely keeping it afloat. It's heavily loaded and ripe for the taking. Board the ship, follow them from a distance, or fire a blunderbull from afar. What do you think, chat? I think this might end up being more than meets the eye sort of thing. Like, maybe it's a trap. But I'm also kind of interested in taking this fight. Sorry if I missed it, Duck. You seem pretty familiar with this game. Have you been playing this for long? No, so I did the tutorial yesterday. That's pretty much it. The prologue. Heart says 1, brain says 3. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna follow our hearts. I'm bored. You close in and storm the weakened vessel. The sailors barely resist and surrender quickly. You seize their cargo, though one of your crew is wounded in the scuffle. That's not bad. 3 food, 85 gold. 1 injury. So Melina's taken 1 permanent damage. which can be healed if you can get to like an outpost to pay for it. Okay, so if we want to go to the Golden Sea, we've got to go up against this ship and see what it is. So here we go. You approach a ship sailing without a flag. When you draw close, its captain waves and shouts a greeting. We fly no colors. Every band in this archipelago is at war, and we want no part in any of it. We're just fishermen, Captain. Ask for a trade. Ask if they gamble. I mean, they could sell us food, which would be nice. Honest. Ooh. The Death Rain Artillery. Sea Fury. Heavy Ball. Guess then we'd need the card to go with it too. Got a Deserter here, which would be huge to put them on the cannon, honestly. We can repair a wound. How much would this sell for? 15? With a name like Death Rain, you got it. I think the problem... oh no, it does come with a couple of tactic cards. Okay. Wait, I don't think I'd be able to make enough money for it. We've got... I could sell the explosive grog and get like 15 money. That's it. And that wouldn't be enough. So we'd be 5 short. I almost feel like we're better just getting a second cannon. And healing our crew member, getting some supplies maybe. I'd really like to get the Deserter for the cannon, but I can't afford it, I don't think. Sell the boarding option maybe. Oh yeah, let's see if we can sell that. Oh, we can sell that. Okay, we can sell the harpoon, which might get us the extra person if we sell that and the grog. Yeah. So sell harpoon, sell grog, buy cannon, buy Deserter. That's the play, I think. So now we go back to our ship real quick, which I'm not sure how to do. I think we need to leave to do that. I have 10 gold. Let's spend it on supplies. So now we have Nessa, who is great at using guns. Cannons. So let's put her on this one, and that'll be like her only job. I'm gonna swap Melina and this guy, because Melina's got a gun. She can probably try and protect Nessa a little bit. And this guy is closest to downstairs because if he's our repair guy, so he needs to get downstairs quickly sometimes. Okay. I'm liking this. This is a good setup. I could also put the cannon like up here. I'm wondering if I should, because... If I put the cannon up here, I could target their the helm potentially. And if I put them both here, then we could focus both of the cannons on their cannon. If they've got one in the middle. Again, that depends where theirs are mounted. It's tough. Tough choice. I like the idea of being able to damage the helm. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna swap these guys around again. Here we go. Sick, fam. All right, onwards to the Golden Sea. You're in the Golden Sea, a sector of turquoise waters and golden sands. Here, the Merchants Guild holds great influence, and the trade of all kinds of goods, both legal and otherwise, is commonplace. Adventurers of all kinds gather here, as it boasts the largest concentration of ancient and dangerous ruins. Because of this, the First Man Conclave keeps a watchful eye on everything, and your presence will not be an exception. Okay. I think the First Man Conclave, wasn't that, maybe that's the undead guys. I'm not sure. What were we looking for here? We're looking for a city, weren't we? A city of Beloza. Well, the city, there's one here. And one over here. So I think our best bet is to go north. North side. You arrive at a town. The main plaza is dusty and quiet, but behind some wooden crates, you spot a small trading stall. The old man running it gestures for you to come closer. I don't have shit, dude. I ain't got shit. This is all great. But I ain't got nothing to sell or buy, really. Dragon breath. That's cool. Incendiary rounds. Squiddy, hello. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do here, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to move along, I think. I only have one choice from here. Is this hideout? Oh, First Man Conclave. Something glimmers on the waves, a plank of wreckage with an object tied to it. You haul it aboard. It's a medallion made of gold and stone. One side shows a towering figure holding a tablet as people kneel below. On the reverse is a sketch of a city with a carved question: who holds the power of the first man? This is no common trinket. Relic's image stirs unease among the crew. You store it safely and mark the sketch of the city for further investigation. 80 gold. We should investigate a city in the Golden Sea that matches the sketch. Okay, well, we're going to a city in the Golden Sea anyway, so this works, and we're about to go to our first one, I think. Quest merchants. Here we go. Aloze bustles with spice caravans and bright cloth traders. Your fish and cloth vanish quick, bought for kitchens and tents. With the gain, you could purchase silks brought by desert caravans. Perfect for the next voyage. Reinvest in silks. Points class as silks fold smooth into the hold. Trade is struck. Now you should sail to Grim Hollow, a big city where silk will be scarce and well paid by noblemen and its castle. For the 60 gold. Wow, I sure wish we had this like one turn ago. Okay. Grim Hollow in the deep sea. Gotcha. But we've still got one more city to check out here for the other quest too. Oh, we're about to... So this is an anomaly, so this could be anything. We could be sailing into just about anything here. Navigating by a distant glow, you reach a swirling vortex of shattered stone and shipwrecked debris. As its center stands a sunken pillar, ancient, immense, and faintly glowing with red glyphs. Okay, so because we have a seafarer on our crew, I've got an extra option. Study the glyphs from distance. The glyphs glow with a blood-red intensity as your seafarer utters fragments of the words inscribed on them. When the light fades, an ancient cannon erupts from the depths. So we've got another cannon and 35 gold. Kind of wish I didn't buy that other one now. That's okay. Another cannon is another weapon to use in battle. I will take it. What is this? 5% on the front sail. Armed to the teeth. Yeah. Not gonna lie. We're looking pretty chunky right now, honestly. I kind of want to double up on the midsection, but I'm not sure. Like, it's a risk, but most cannons have been on the sides, the middle there. So this guy can go between the two. You're like a 6-gun rowing boat. What up, Brassica? How you doing? Okay, so this is the easiest path to take. We don't consume all our food. On the horizon, you spot a ship riding low in the water. Its deck piled high with heavy chests that gleam in the sun. No flag is visible, but it sails steadily as if unaware of your presence. A ship riding low in the water and its deck piled high with heavy chests. Intercept an attack or let the ship sail away. Let's go for it. Let's try these new guns. First man conclave. These guys. Dark tome opens one hole in a random position on the enemy ship. Yeah, okay. Are these the zombie crew? They're not zombies. Okay. What is this? Thunderer. Artillery piece capable of firing the following projectiles: chain ball, an incendiary round. Oh, okay. So it can guarantee destruction of enemy artillery or systems with an accuracy penalty. Do we need to take that thing out? This needs to go. Or we just focus all damage on the hull and burn them down. I can make an enemy switch to my side for a turn. We do have 2 brawl cards. That could work. 1 round of combat. I think this could work. Hang on. We'll be a little cheeky here. I wish I could have like moved him within range of the Thunderer, because he would be able to kill that in like 1 hit. Oh, they're already opening a hole in my ship. Okay. We have a repair thing, so that's fine. Let's get him down to the lower deck straight away. And then hollow cannons. Kind of want to see if we can open a hole in their hull early. No hole, sadly. Okay, he's not going to use the artillery piece this turn because he's wasted it shooting at their own crewmen, so that's good for me. That's very good news. We can exhaust a turn with this guy because he's not going to be in range to do anything this turn. So, brawl and boarding, discard, exhaust. Bang and east sails. East sails will be great for the next turn. Bang, not so much. They can't even board us, actually, so I should get rid of these bang cards, really. Not before I move into position, though. I want to set up for, like, a really good volley of fire on the next turn. Because we're going to get to use... we're going to get to use east sails at the start to make it seem as though our sails are manned anyway. Mercenary will be good on the next turn. We don't need 2 bucket cards, though. So really, I'm just waiting for the chance to open up on these guys. Okay, Cannonball. This is a card we can use. Good, good, good. I'm gonna try and destroy that Thunderer. Oh, they're gonna repair it, but that does mean they can't use that gun again this turn, so that's good too. Let's get that hole repaired so we don't go drowning. Oh, they've targeted the helm. Okay. Should have used these sails first. I keep doing that. It's the second time I've done that now. Kind of too late to use it now. They've used both their cannons. So we'll keep it for the next one. Oh, give us some cannonball cards. Abyssal. Okay, that's going to increase their chance to dodge hits by 15%. Brawl. Okay. No, I can use Brawl. Brawl's not bad. Oh, yes, dude. Okay. Amazing. Miss. Okay. This one. I'm gonna go for another hull hit. I'm just gonna try and hammer their hull on this turn. No holes being open, though. Okay. These sails. Gonna run repairs on this cannon. Knocked home again. This is the other end of the ship, you son of a bitch. Okay, move him towards it. We are at the very least doing a lot of hull damage. They are just opening hole after hole in my ship here. We've got 2 bucket cards, and to be honest, I'm kind of wanting to keep them. Got another cannonball shot though, so that's good. Two left. One more cannonball will do it. No room to shoot this round, so we're gonna go for a bucket card, and then probably pass the turn. Pistol again, so higher chances to miss. Firebomb. They missed. Good for us. Really, we just want to focus on getting them deaded. So let's go ahead and try and finish them off. Excellent. Okay. Good fight. Those cannons have really helped us step up our game. Right. You need to come back up above deck. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, so he's 2 spaces away from the downstairs from here. Sick, fam. Okay. Early thoughts on this game, chat, so far. What are we thinking? How do you guys feel about it? I think we need to go deep sea next. Oh no, we're going to the other city, aren't we? Which is there. Got a thumbs up from Brassica. Okay. We land on a small golden island where the dunes themselves seem to murmur in the hot wind. In the center stands a strange stone obelisk, half buried and covered in runes that shimmer faintly. Around it, the sand seems disturbed, as if recently dug. What do you reckon? I think this is going to be like some undead, buried corpses in the sand. But I feel like we've almost gotta dig, you know? Gotta see what it is. Seems cool, yar. Big fan of FTL, this is a good one. Got to love a pirate game. Absolutely dig FTL, and this is close enough that it carries over. It's also unique enough to be its own game, so in short, cool indeed. Yeah, it's getting... I'm gonna say it's getting quite a number of like negative reviews on Steam from FTL players that don't like the slowed movement speed, like the slower pace of combat, because obviously the card system and turn-based. A lot of people bought it, I think, thinking it was gonna be just FTL, but I kind of feel like they're judging a little harshly based on their own assumptions rather than actually like checking it out first and doing their research. I don't know, maybe that's I don't know if that's a hot take, but like I don't think you can really give it a negative review and say like, oh, you know, I expected this to be like FTL and I'm finding it slower paced and don't like the movement system. Because it's its own game, you know? And if it didn't do anything different to FTL, it would be kind of criticized for just copying. So, made by the related studios or people or completely different? I think it's different. Let me quickly check. It's Fire Mage Studios. Fire Mage Studios. Let's see. Did they make... it looks like Red Rogue C is their only game on Steam. So this is probably their first game. I think that's a fair assumption to make. Yeah, what up, Daswell? Good morning, sir. It's a weird-looking Minecraft sussy. What up, Melon? Clearly, it needs to be downvoted because it doesn't use the slip and slide mechanic of Shower with Your Dad Simulator. Fair. I can't fault you with that logic. I think it depends on how it's advertised. If it was just advertised as Pirate FTL, then understandable. If it was advertised as inspired by or similar to FTL, then it's a bit harsh. To be fair to them, do they actually mention FTL in their description? I don't think they mention FTL. Looking at their Steam description, I'm not seeing faster than like actually mentioned. So again, I think that just kind of reinforces my whole like people just downvoting it because it's not what they want it to be, rather than like actually just kind of, you know, enjoying a new game for what it is. I don't know, maybe I need to give this a positive review on Steam, I think, because like it's a shame to see it only have like 42% positive reviews, and most of those reviews be like, I thought this was going to be FTL, and they've played it for less than an hour and like have decided they don't like it because it's a unique movement system that's different, you know. Very slow and clunky. I was hoping it was like FTL. It is very much not that. Like many, I came in here expecting a pirate FTL. Don't know. Weird. Steam is probably like, this game is similar to FTL, you should try it. I mean, that's the thing is, like, I kind of feel like it is similar, but like... It is, but like also... I don't know, I don't think you can fault it for being different. The main complaint seems to be that, like, you know, when you're in combat, having to discard cards and exhaust people's turns feels like you're not doing anything and you're just skipping turns waiting for good cards. But I kind of disagree, because it's like a strategical choice. You're having to discard a certain number of cards whilst making sure that your characters are in a good position and trying not to skip characters that like you might find a use for later in the turn, later in the round. I don't know, it feels like a strategy thing to me, but anyway. How's Frank doing? Frank's good. He's downstairs right now, just sleeping on the sofa. He's chilling. I have to get him some food soon. We're gonna dig in the sand because I feel like leaving the island would just be too, you know, nothing happened. You unearth a buried chest filled with supplies and a few coins. Those scorpions scurry out and sting one of your crew. Okay, Nessa's got 1 permanent injury. We got 4 food and 65 coins. Could have probably guessed that one, considering that scorpions on the beach. Okay, this is the other city we needed to go to. On the horizon rises a city of arches and a golden dome gleaming at its heart. The boiling market at the shore, the plaza, the fort above the hill, all match the carvings from the medallion you found. Once you anchor, you must decide where to search. Enter the market. The market roars with shouts and clamor. Amidst the chaos, you spot a tent filled with old scrolls and cracked relics. As you step closer, the tender notices the medallion on your neck. He freezes, makes a strange hand sign, and slips a sealed letter into your hand before vanishing into the back of his stall. You break the seal and read the note at once. Its words are simple but clear. Zafira Port, midnight at full moon. Basement of the Dock Tavern. There are also a few doubloons inside. Sick! That's not ominous at all. An invitation awaits us in a town on the Golden Sea. We're in the Golden Sea. So we got to find a town. Would that be Isle Town? Okay, so it's got to be this one or this one that we've already been to. So we have to go back the way we came. I mean, we could seek out some battle, but I kind of don't feel like we need to right now. We could go check that out. See what this ship's all about. Royal Army Patrol. Just as you begin to raise hills and slow your pace, a vessel appears on the horizon. Keep your course or bribe the patrol to get through. Just bribe them. We got a lot of money. Got an excess of money right now. Okay. Zafira Port. So at nightfall, Zafira Port feels too quiet for its size. You find the tavern by the docks and step inside. In the dim room, you order a rum and notice a trap door at the corner leading to a basement. The barman glares, but when you discreetly show the medallion, his eyes soften and he lets you pass. Enter the basement. The basement is crowded, faces hidden in the dark. A man with a mask stands in the circle, book in hand. He chants in a strange tongue and every medallion begins to glow. Now each of you has a location on the reverse of your medallion, he declares. Sail there for further instructions. The power of the first man is close. Oh, so it's a cult. Amazing, I'm great at these. I'm great at cults. So we have to go to the deep sea for 2 quests and the Sea of the Damned for this one. Okay. The blue sea is there. We're going to the deep sea or the Sea of the Damned. Let's go towards the deep sea. Well, heck, I picked the wrong way. Okay. Oh, I'm not bribing them again. Keep your course. Raise the cannons. I'm not bribing them twice. They can piss off with that. Okay. What this? Widowmaker. Can fire projectiles, can target any square within the enemy's upper floor with an accuracy penalty. Any crew member within the radius will receive HP damage. Okay. Well, I think we start by just opening fire, to be honest. Maybe try and take out this thing. Try and take out their Widowmaker artillery. Well, they're going for ours too. Okay, we've opened a hole in their hull. They missed. And we have a repair card, so that's good. Can I repair from beside this? I feel like I should be able to. Right? Yeah, okay. So they've used all their shots. So we're going to move this guy here and use the cannon. Target their hull. We've got a brawl card, so we can use our mercenary card now. Have at thee! We're gonna discard boarding card and the bang card. See, I don't necessarily think this is slow pace. I think this is just a matter of like strategically choosing whose turns you want to skip on this round to get better cards the next round. And also just like, I feel like early game, maybe you don't have as many cards as well, you know? Or as many like uses for those cards because you don't have as many characters. But when you get more characters, you get a bit more like opportunities to use all your cards properly. I don't know. I think people maybe just judging before they really should, you know? Like if you've only played like half an hour of this game or less, I don't feel like you can really give a meaningful opinion on what the game is like. Just causing chaos on their okay, they're exhausting one of my characters. So this guy will not be able to fire the cannon this turn, unfortunately. They can't fire a cannon back at us this turn, so we're in the clear for now. Any repair work that can be done? Yes, on this gun. So what we should probably do is put this guy in a position to give us increased dodge chances next turn. Next to the mast. And then because we don't have a card he can really use, we have no need to use his cards this turn. We're going to discard some and exhaust him. So next turn, we're more prepared. Or next round, I should say. Got another brawl card. I think we can do away with most of these. Barry. Yo, what up, Chaos? How are you? Okay, we do now have a Cannonball card and a Gold Rush card as well. Ooh. Okay, they've all gone, but a Gold Rush card is huge because next turn I'll be able to use one of their own guys against them. So now, if we get a bang card, I might be able to use this guy's flintlock next turn. We've got to hope for a bang card. Okay, 2 holes open below deck. 2 rounds. They missed. Love to see it. And we can repair our cannon this turn. So they've already fired, so we don't need to really worry about repairing the cannon straight away. So we're going to use, not Gold Rush, we're going to use Mercenary. again. And we're gonna take them up above deck. Well, they're not really in a good place for this. I miscalculated because I can't put them there. Can I put them there? No. Shit. What I really need with that mercenary is I need a crowbar card. So the crowbar card allows you to open a hole below their deck, as long as, you know, you need to have a crew member in their lower deck, but you can use crowbar to open a hole. And I kind of like the idea of that with the mercenary card combination. Yeah, that's sure. Let's repair this. Uh-oh, they've repaired their Widowmaker gun. Still don't have a bang card. Blunderball, fuck, okay. Any recruit member within the radius takes 3 HP. Okay, good, they missed. Ooh, you're in for it now, buckos. I think this is GG for them. Yeah, it's GG. I could have used Gold Rush and Bang like I wanted to. I finally got the Bang card, so I could have actually, like... Yeah. GGers. I think, unfortunately, we live in a society filled with haters. People are way more likely to leave a negative review complaining about frivolous crap than give a decent game a mediocre positive review. I don't know, man. You're probably right. I suppose it's just disappointing to see people like not giving a new game, especially like an indie developer's first game, a fair shot, you know? Uh-oh. Here we go. In the middle of your journey, a sleek ship painted with golden patterns charges towards you at terrifying speed. Through your spyglass, you see no crew aboard, only its deck cluttered with glittering golden vessels that shimmer in the sun. The hull creaks as it cuts through the water, heading straight towards you. Glittering golden vessels. I mean, I can't do either of these, so let's ship approach and try to grab the loot. You hold steady as the ship rams into your hull. The golden vessels shatter, releasing explosive liquid in a searing blast that burns one of your crew and tears through your ship. Oh, good. We're on 12 hull integrity. Good. Excellent. Honestly, I'm going to this hideout just to see if maybe there's something there we can use. Bribe the patrol, please. Gotta be something at one of these, right? Here we go. You approach an island from which a column of smoke rises. You find the remains of a camp hastily packed up. Okay. Use the planks to patch up the hull. Thank you. Good. Good. I'm running out of food, though. We need to be on our way. We're out of food. Not sure how long it'll take for us to die. You're in the deep sea, a sector of cold, unforgiving waters and relentless weather. Brave hunters venture into its rocky isles to track the fiercest prey. In its depths dwells the Kraken, mostly peaceful, yet powerful enough to sink entire fleets, or so sailors claim. These harsh conditions have turned the area into a haven for the hanged, so tread carefully. I didn't like that sound. So I only really have one choice, which is either the ship or this set of this shipwreck. So we're gonna go to the shipwreck. Oh, okay, so I lose health per turn now. An unexpected brigantine looms into view out of the mist, black sails and an amber pendant. It approaches fast, no flag of truce, no signals. Inspect their strange hull from afar. The seafarer recognizes the hull markings, the remnants of a ship long believed lost in the sea of the dam. Terrified, he swings the ship around and orders full sail. They're not alive, he murmurs, shaken. Moments later, brigantine vanishes once more into the mist. The ghost ship then? Yeah, I need to make it to like a town, an isle. There's an isle here, or we hit their ship and hope for some stuff from it, but go for the isle. I'm running out of food, dude. Heading to your destination, you spot a partially collapsed fort, barely visible through the mist. The cannons are silent and no banners fly. The only movement is the circling of crows overhead. Investigate the ruins or send a scout team instead of going in directly. Oh, neat. Okay, we got some food. Okay, thankfully. And a blunderbuss. And some money. Your scouts return an hour later. They report hidden traps and movement beneath the rubble. You avoid a dangerous ambush thanks to their report. You manage to retrieve some loot hidden in a storeroom. Sick. Ooh. So, she does more damage with firearms. I'm going to give her the blunderbuss in that case. Because that does the most damage. So she'll do 5 damage per shot now. We do need to heal my crew though, because they've taken some permanent wounds on account of having no food. Got a town here. Is this? It is a town. Hopefully, maybe we can trade. As you disembark, you spot a group of prisoners being escorted by the Royal Army soldiers. A familiar voice calls out from the crowd. It's a former crewmate, bruised but still alive. Fight to rescue the crew member. Too risky. Leave before you're noticed. Let's fight. You strike when the guards least suspect it. Amidst the chaos, you manage to free your companion, but not without cost. One of your own is seriously wounded in the skirmish. -5 health to Dujan. Ooh, brother. Is that permanent wounds? It is. He's got -8 permanent wounds. Jesus. Okay. We have a new crew member now. So I'm going to arm Anya. Dujan, I feel like we'll just keep him out of the line of fire. Let him work away. Maybe we'll put him on the helm, honestly. So we'll swap Dujan for Babari. 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 Dude, we got a full crew going. If only we had food to feed them. Did you just ask Quackbot to give you a fact about sloths, and it responded with sloths poop only once a week, risky business for them. Dude, can you imagine pooping once a week? Can you imagine the relief they must feel after that poop? Imagine carrying that around for a whole week. Frank can barely go like 6 hours without pooping. What up, Pollux? You doing? They probably named it by that time. We need a hideout in the deep sea. And a city in the deep sea. I mean, both are on this side, so we need to keep pushing. We need to keep pushing on. In the hopes we're going to find some food. Beneath a broken dome of pale stone, the scent of cinnamon and ash lingers. A scholar in your crew whispers, this is a temple of worship to the Red Rogue. It may yet hold offerings untouched by time. But superstition runs deep in your men's hearts. Enter the ruins, or improvise a prayer to the Red Rogue. We gotta enter the ruins. We're so low on food, dude. Enter. Silence below is total. You find jeweled offerings placed in sacred patterns around a towering red statue. You take few and leave before your shadow disturbs too much. 60 gold. 60 doubloons, rather. We have no food! Gib! Gib food. Okay, I'm taking the fight with this ship. I don't care who it is. To your stern, you spot a ship rapidly approaching with the wind at its back. A glance through the spyglass reveals scarlet-colored sails. Adjust the sails and veer towards a nearby island. Continue forward, wary of the hanged ship, or reverse course and prepare for battle. This seems like it's an escape choice. I kind of want to go to battle. Let's get them. 15 health. They've got harpoons for boarding, a dragon breath artillery. Nobody's on the helm, so they'll take some pretty big hits right now. We've got good chances of dodging. We've got blunderbusses, pistols. Okay. Okay. I think we try and get rid of this. Try and get rid of their dragon breath artillery. Yeah, because they're going to try and set us on fire. Otherwise, I think maybe we try and focus on getting a hole in their lower deck, hopefully. Missed twice. This is good. See, we have a 50% chance to dodge right now because we've manned everything on the ship. All of our sails are manned. Everything. So I'm happy to just fire away and take these battles. Okay, they have a hole in their lower deck. We have a border. Avast you swabs. Repel the invaders. You know that reference? You're automatically my friend. Avast you swabs. We can melee this guy with a brawl card. Can't use bang yet because our guys with guns have already moved. Board with one crew member from any square on the upper floor to any square on the enemy's upper floor. The boarding crew member will take 2 damage on landing. Okay, they're just coming across full scale, huh? Okay, if they wanna fight like this, then we'll do it. We'll fight like this. Can't really do much this turn. think it's going to be a matter of like getting my outlaws in position and probably getting this guy to replace them on the guns. I think. First aid. I think these are permanent wounds though. Yeah, so first aid's no use to me yet, but it could be in a minute. I'm almost undoubtedly going to want to try and attack these guys first. I'm going to take a risk here and get rid of the first aid card for now. Okay, their lower deck is starting to flood. Okay, another brawl card. Could work in our favor, actually. So what I would like to do is try and focus one of these guys down. They've both got the same HP, but one hasn't had a turn yet. So we're going to shoot this guy, I think. Firebomb. Shit. Well, that throws a spanner in the works. He can't kill him with this attack either. But I could shoot him. So this will work. Okay, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. They were trying to take out my sails. We've got 3 brawl cards and a repair card. Yo, what up, Grand? How you doing? With that. Mercenary card, maybe. Could potentially get a mercenary on their ship for a couple turns. Okay, bucket card. I need to get this guy over there. Sharpish. Is it going to have to be next turn anyway? It's going to have to be next turn anyway, so you might as well stay put. And I'll have him repair this. One of these guys will just have to do the repairs. Got a cannonball card. Another repair. Could make use of that eventually, but bucket's going to be more important for now. How many brawl cards do I really need? 1, I think. So let's go ahead and get rid of 1. Discard. Another mercenary card. Not gonna need that for at least another round. Yeesh! These guys are hammering us. Oops. Yeah, I think we're just gonna need to go for that hole, because we're not getting much luck with those draws. Okay, this guy is fucked. This guy is fucked. Right, let's go ahead and get you there. And you're gonna blunderbuss this guy for 5 damage. And we're gonna finish him off with a brawl. Hell yes. Okay, 2 crew members down, 2 to go. Can actually damage that cannon if I wanted to, maybe. Cannonball. Boop. Oh, I could get this guy within range to fire another cannonball. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 2 holes opened on their lower deck. We're gonna pop east sails at the start of the next round. That'd actually be really good. Let's get rid of boarding. Yeah, brawl card, I can use that, but otherwise, not really much use. They are filling up below deck. Okay, we've got a brawl card, so I need a gun card really, but we're gonna pop east sails, which will mean that I can put my people on the guns instead, and I'm gonna have this guy do some repairs. Should have placed him here instead. That was my bad. Fire. Okay. We don't need either of these brawl cards now. Just not going to need them at all. So, buckets. Could probably wait for next turn, but it would damage this guy. So let's go ahead and use the cannon first. We're going to use this one because it's manned by the person that does, like, that gives them lower maneuverability when firing. They're on 1 HP. We have bucketed. We have a bang card, which would go really well next turn because I can convince one of them to shoot the other one. Until then, all of these are useless. We just need a cannonball card, honestly, at this point in time. So we're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of that. Exhaust in the hopes we get one cannonball card. Yeah. And then we use the cannonball with this one. And they are dead. Just slowly cooking in my office is all. The sea breeze is going to make it more tolerable, so I'll keep watching. Nice. Is it warm where you are today, Grant? It's been cold as fuck here. And Mark Gibson with the follow. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Normally or town. We did get a little bit of food just to keep us going. I'm gonna go to the town. You make your way into a run-down tavern near the port. Conversations quiet down as you enter with your crew. You're not welcome everywhere. Walk up and ask for travel supplies. Minus 10 gold. Yes, please. Okay. Tavern keeper looks relieved, hurrying to prepare a bundle of supplies for you. The atmosphere feels hostile, so you decide not to spend any more time in that place. Okay, so not a full trader, but at least we got some food to keep us going. We are really, like, having to push the limits here with our food supplies. 25 degrees C. It's cold outside. Office managers are just cooked. Jesus. 25 degrees C in the office, huh? That's wild. What, is it just, like, running a lot of computers? Or they got the heating on, or what? Okay, this is our merchant quest. Grim Hollow rises grey above the tide, its nobles partying behind shuttered halls while the poor scurry in the shadows. Silks are rare here, unseen luxuries in a city ruled by cold stone. The moment you display the bolts of fabric, bids rise quick, voices sharp, rings stripped from fingers to pay the price. Sell the goods and reinvest. With the profit, you turn to a cellar merchant who offers casks of aged wine, wax sealed with noble crests. He mutters that such vintages fetch a fortune in Black Reef, where luxuries like this arrive rarely. You load them aboard, already thinking of the profit to come. There's Black Reef in the Sea of the Damned. We need to go to Anomaly in the Sea of the Damned. And we need a hideout still in this deep sea area. Hideout. That's got to be that, look. That's all the way over there, though. Yeesh. There's a shipwreck there that we should definitely check out before we go anywhere. And an anomaly, so we'll go to the shipwreck. A small sloop suddenly emerges from a fog bank while hooks clink on your ship's railing. They were lying in wait. At arms, prepare to engage. Hanged scum. Wait, where are they? Oh, they're already aboard. Heck. Okay, well. Oh, so this isn't even... We can't destroy their ship. It's literally just... Okay. We just have to kill them. Right. Good. I don't like that this person with a blunderbuss is dangerously close to my crewman with 2 HP. Not a fan of that. Nor was I particularly prepared for this. Okay, here's the plan. Gold rush on the guy with the blunderbuss, which is going to ensure that very early on he cannot shoot one of us with a very powerful gun. Okay. I think I'm going to have to use Brawl. Who am I killing first? The guy with the knife, probably. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Who has the least health? Again, doesn't matter. Thug. Increase the damage output of weapons. Okay, so he will do more damage, so let's get him dead. This sucks because I don't really have many weapons. Okay. See if we get any better cards. Crowbar. No, is there one below deck? Oh, he used it against one of my crewmen. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Okay. Okay, bang cards. Yes. This is what we were hoping for. Was some bang cards. Okay. This all is not lost. All of a sudden. Yeah, Nessa can't do anything. She has no weapon. I think she does like... Well, she could throw stuff. She could use a rumble card. That's it. Do I have another bang card? I do. So I should use my bang card, really. Love a bang card. Stop it. You stop that. Alright, I'm going to exchange some cards for rumble cards. This will allow this person to actually do something next turn. And throw something at this guy. Yeah, this person is danger. 5 HP damage per shot. Right. We can only do 2 damage to this person, and they've got 3 HP. So I think we use one of our rumble cards. Just throw a frickin' frying pan at her. No escape. Causes 2 hull damage to the enemy and destroys the rear sail and helm. I mean, okay. I guess. We're definitely going to lose crewmen here. I don't think there's any way we can avoid it. Can only do 2 damage to this person, so I'm gonna move away from this guy. Do the 2 damage before this guy dies. We've got a bucket card. We do have a rumble card. We could kill them with a rumble card. Because they've only got 1 HP left. We should do that, I feel. But not yet. The rumble card will be our last act, I think. So all their turns are exhausted, so we can take our time with it. We have a brawl card. Okay, so now comes the time for the rumble. Get deaded, nerd. Oh, a bank card. That's the perfect draw right now, man. Okay. They're both the same HP. And this guy does a lot more damage. So I'm going to shoosty them, I think. If I can... Oh, I can't hit them, can I? Can. Oh, I think I can kill her. I can kill her. We use a rumble exchange, and I can move this person here. And then she's in range of a rumble card. Hell yes. Okay, that was their biggest threat. Dealt with. Okay, we've got a whole turn to kill this guy. Let's mess this dude up. I need some bang cards. That's what we need. So the people that can't do anything at this end of the ship, we can basically exhaust their turns voluntarily. We should move them, you know, as close as they can get, I guess. And then discard. This game looks rad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying it. It's got some pretty like bad reviews, but we've decided that people expected it to be a game that it's not really advertising itself as, and you know, it's kind of those people are giving it an unfair judging based on their own expectations. Okay, that's it. Holy shit, we didn't lose anybody. I was expecting to lose someone there. And they had food. Huge. Whew. It's definitely getting a little treacherous, though. Our crew are injured. We've not really got enough weapons. We're out of food. We've been on low food for a while. We need to go to a hideout. Hideout in the deep sea. Wait, so it's not a direct Tarkov competitor? No, unfortunately not. Okay, this could make or break this playthrough. Legitimately, this could completely kill the entire playthrough. or it could set us up to go further. Child approaches you with a hungry look. He hands you a note. Merchant nearby. Food for trade. We have 3 food. He wants 2 of it. But if there's a merchant, I could heal my men. I could repair the ship. I could get them the extra weapons they need. And we could stock up on more food. If he's lying to me, and he scrams with my food, we've got 1 turn after this, and then we start losing health again. I think we have to take the risk purely on the basis we have 3 food to work with, and our ship is damaged, our crew is messed up. Do it, you won't. Hey! Okay, he wasn't lying to us. Amazing. Okay, first things first. The hull needs repairing. Okay. Hull's repaired. Now, don't really want to worry about extra crew yet. Food is next. I'm going to top this up to 20. Okay. Now we need to heal, because some of these guys have ridiculous amounts of permanent wounds. Okay. That leaves me with 260. We can get daggers as a weapon. That would be kind of neat. It would give another crew member a weapon. Get that. Don't feel we need extra guns. We can't use heavy shot. I almost feel like we just repair, like heal our crew even better. Permanently upgrades your ship's maneuverability by 10%. We could go with that and then heal whatever we have left. Or, and this is a different mechanic here, this is the forge, so we can pick cards to like permanently upgrade. And if we draw one, it's like, oh yeah, you know, it does more. So a cannonball here, look, it can damage, it does double damage. And 25 plus 25% IP damage, which is the systems, like the cannons and stuff. So if we, there is that. There is that. Can we upgrade our bang cards so we can get more? Asking for a friend. Oh, you need more bang, Ashley? You're not getting enough bang right now, dude? I think I know what we're doing. We're going for permanent upgrades to maneuverability. And then we're going to spend the rest healing whatever we can. Who's got the lowest HP? -2, -2. They're all -2. Alina. Okay. That's all my money. But we're back up to fighting strength. We're good to go. And we got some daggers. 4 HP damage. Eugen's our helm master. He just kind of stays up the top. S is on the gun next to him. That's a good point, actually. I need to rearrange them because they're all out of whack now. Here's Melina. Melina, you're in the middle because you've got the blunderbuss. Dujan up here. Nessa on this gun. A Barry. I love that his name is Bubba Barry. Okay. This is looking better. Where are we off to? We're off to the Sea of the Damned and the hideout up here, right? The hideout was our next thing. Now, all of a sudden, I don't have the money to bribe the Royal Army. Keep your course. Moments later, a just cause headed straight towards you. Well... Oh, this is going to be a fight. Okay. Okay. What is this? Iron thrower. Cannonball, heavy ball, and projectiles damaging HP. Okay. And a Widowmaker as well. Jesus. So the iron thrower's got to go. The heavy ball is a big no-no, dude. That's more hull damage. That's got to go. We can distract this guy by putting a mercenary below their deck. And sort of bring him up top. We have a 60% chance to dodge shots right now. Let's try and work on this straight away. He missed. Oh, Gold Rush. Oh, this is huge. Okay, I know exactly what we're doing here. Gold Rush. This guy with the daggers, he has 4 HP damage with those daggers. Plus, because he's a thug, he's going to get an extra HP damage. So we are going to make him join us. And he's going to go up here, and I'm going to use him to attack their own crew member for 5 HP. Woo! And he's using Bang to try and kill him. Oh, you're killing your own men. Amazing. This is great news for us. So they've both just used their turns on attacking each other. So this is amazing. We have 2 more cannons left to shoot. We're going to do hull damage. They're filling up with water already. This is good. Heavy balls are no good. I like my balls light. Yeah. No, I feel it. I feel it. Not literally. I don't literally feel the balls. I just, you know, metaphorically feel the balls. You know, some people say I don't have a real job, chat. Or fool them. How much is the game? Good question. Red Rogue C is £11.89 because it's 15% off right now until 9th of December. That would be like what, like 13, 14 bucks? $14, something like that. It's their first game, I think, from that studio, so it'd be really, I think they deserve a lot more support. Oh, dude, we can use Mercenary and get somebody up there to finish that guy off. This is huge. I'm actually getting to use my Mercenary cards to full effect. Brawl. Murder. £11 is some pretty heavy balls, though. True. You know, I've just realized I've still got the boarding cards in my deck, and yet we don't have a harpoon on my ship. I could be removing those cards from my deck. We need to do that after this fight. Oh yeah, this is good. Going into the next round with a really good hand here. Is he shooting? He's shooting my temporary guy again? Hell yes, dude. Keep wasting those. We're gonna kill you this turn. That's -1 crew member for them. Uh-oh. Heavy shots incoming. Woo! Got off lucky with that one. Now let's destroy that cannon. So they can't use it again. They're still using their actions on my temporary crew. This is amazing for us. Let's do another double whack of hull damage. They're filling up with another hole there. And one more for good measure. Incredible, dude. Okay. Fuck it. Boarding. None of my crew is damaged, so we don't need a first aid card. Not yet, anyway. Another mercenary card. That's going to be really good next turn. We'll hang on to that. Let's get rid of these bang cards. Time for work. Have a great stream, Duck. Thank you, Daswell. Hope you have a good one as well. Missed, bitch. Okay, huge. It's got a brawl card, so let's get a mercenary. We're gonna use the cannonball first, I think, probably. Doesn't really matter, to be fair. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, he's repaired the gun. So we're going to need to use another cannonball card to get that back out of commission. Sucks to be you guys. And as fun as it would be to like get this mercenary up here and kill this dude, I think it's just going to be better to shoot the ship and finish him off. I am finding that this 3 cannon setup is great. I'm liking it. Just got an achievement for none of my crew taking any damage or taking any hull damage in a fight. Alright, let's check out this anomaly. What do we got here? Amid the fog, you spot a reef where a partially submerged shipwreck rests. Crates float nearby, and a faint chant echoes from the hull. A faint chant. That sounds normal. Oh, we need harpoons for this. Do not risk your crew or send a boarding party. I kind of don't want to risk it. The chanting is obviously just like, surely this is not going to be something we want to do, is it? Chanting. And I see a tentacle. Is it the Kraken? I feel like it's the Kraken. I see tentacles. Kraken sing? Probably not. I feel like this is going to be like a bunch of Kraken worshipping pirates, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't like this at all. Do not risk your crew. The place unsettles you and your crew, so no one questions your decision to sail away. You recover a small box with a few doubloons floating near the ship. Hey, look at this. Ain't trusting that. Well, we can't bribe the patrol, so here we go. Another Royal Army fight. Well, they got 3 crew members. What use is it, you having explosive grog as a weapon when you can't board our ship? You're just going to set your own ship on fire, surely. It sounds like a really bad decision here from whoever your captain is. Really? Oh, now? They're ages away from their cannons too, so we don't have to worry about this yet. Exhausted one of my crew. If we get lucky to, like, get one of their crewmen, like that card that changes their crewmen to our side, I'm taking over this dude with the fire weapon and just starting a fire on their ship to be an absolute asshole. Fortunately, we have not gotten that opportunity yet. Cannon destroyed. Is explosive grog just a pirate version of Baja Blast? Rebrands out of control. That must be it. I forgot to change those cards out of the deck though. I should have done that too. Mercenary. Okay, we can use this. Wouldn't be too bad. Okay, cannonball card, gold rush. There it is. Okay, that is exactly what I wanted. So, next turn, I'm going to be an absolute asshole. This is going to be really fun. Right, gold rush. Take over this guy. I'm getting him as far up this end of the ship as I can. Bang. And he's going to start a fire on this end of the ship. Yes, excellent. Meanwhile, I've got their crewmen tied up at this end. We can repair our helm again. And another cannonball card. Which is going to make this even more fun, because if this opens a hole below deck, it's going to be at the far end of the below deck as well. So they've got to travel further to get to that. It is not looking good for these guys at this current moment in time. Yo, what up, Odd? How's it doing? How's it doing? How are you doing, sir? You wouldn't know I'm somebody that talks for a living, chat, would you? Hi, handsome. You be careful. Lucy will be getting territorial. Hi, Lucy. Good morning. No, I won't. Oh. Hell, never mind. Never mind. She can't stop you from kissing you. She can't stop me from kissing you on the mouth. Bromance is not cheating. I can't. It's not. Okay, well. Nice to know that the option is there. Odd, you know? That I would not be punished for it. This is good info for me. I'm not saying I would. But, you know, if I ever wanted to. Nothing wrong with bros kissing bros, says Lucy. It's not optional, it's mandatory. What is that emote? Is that your emote? Oh, boss, that's so good. The eyebrows. I love that. I haven't used that in years, Kegma. It fits. Yeah, but that's the beauty of emotes, though, isn't it? Is you go years without using one, and then finally you get the opportunity, and it just works. Do I need to go to Sea of the Damned for this quest, which is all the way over there? I'm traveling to this place. You're in the deep sea, sector of cold, unforgiving waters and relentless weather. Oh, we already did this one. Yeah. This is just another area of the deep sea. We need to find a hideout here. There's one here and one here. You have to take pics. Okay. Uh-oh. You approach a Royal Army fort from a safe distance circling around the islet. As you emerge on the opposite side, you hear shouting behind you and the unmistakable thunder of cannons opening fire. All hands to your stations. The cannonballs keep whizzing past the hull of the ship. It seems they were expecting you, so you won't mourn the fate that awaits them. Storm the stronghold. Okay, I love these fights because this is like... So we're fighting a fort, which means that having the crew on these... like sails is pointless. Can't do anything. Like, they don't do anything here. They don't increase our dodge chances. So really, it's all hands to stations, defending the ship, and firing cannons, basically. So we don't need this card. I am immediately, I'm immediately gonna do a rumble exchange, maybe. Or we could put a mercenary below deck and start chipping away at one of that. Yeah, I'm doing that. Straight up. Okay. So, in a fort on the lower level, there are pillars with 4 HP. If I destroy one of these pillars, the fort collapses. So, now the downside is if any of my crew are in there, they get a permanent wound from this. But we have temporary crewmen with these cards, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and... I think we're going to use the cannonball. Try and take out the iron thrower, because that's the big threat. Oh wow, they really damaged my cannon there. Okay, we got a brawl card, which means we can do damage to the pillar. Blunderball. Oh, that's... Don't like that. I feel like I should send somebody below deck. Steve door, maybe? I feel like it'd be good to have him in a position to patch the hull if needed. Okay, borders. Do we have a bang card? We don't have a bang card right now. Actually, I'm gonna move this guy first. Then discard these two. Exhaust him. And we've got some cannons. Oh, perfect. Bank card. Can't use it this turn, I don't think. No. We're pretty well set up for the next turn, honestly. I think we just, yeah, we just wait for the turn now. Discard 0 and... wait new turn. Massive waves will impact ships at the end of the round, increasing the sinking gauge by 10% and extinguishing all active fire sources. Okay. Yikes. Well, it's a good job we got him below deck. Him over here. Two more hits than that. Pretty much a maximum of 2 rounds and we win. Shit, that's annoying. Can't shoot this guy this turn anymore. Wait. Could I? No, even if I knocked him back 1 space, I couldn't. Okay, 2 bang cards and a brawl card. That's what I wanted. Unfortunately, I should have passed Barry's turn. So we're going to have to wait 1 turn. That's okay. Oh no. Yeah, well, that's 1 dead crewman. Heck. Thankfully, they killed their own guy with that as well. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. So, brawl. 1 more hit on this pillar. So we can win this in the next round. We're taking a lot of damage in the meantime, man. Also got Gold Rush. So we can buy ourselves some time in the next round coming. In the meantime, I feel like we should get a repair on the hull. Honestly, probably send somebody else below decks. Do some bucketing. Don't really need a bang card anymore. Well, we could do Gold Rush and actually use one of their bang cards. But it wouldn't really make that much sense, though. I just need another Brawl card, so I feel like we just get rid of everything else that we don't need. Get that destroyed, ready for the next round. It sucks not having a dodge chance. It's the only sad thing about these fights. You don't have any dodge chance at all. Oh, they're boarding again. Brawl! There it is. Okay, we win. Bring down that fort. Whew. Okay. 4 hull repairs. It's not going to make up for the damage we took, but... What up, Ramprint? How's it going, dude? This looks cumbersome and slow, unlike FTL. It's turn-based and card draw system. So, like, if you like the real-time part of FTL, probably not the game to pick up. I don't know about Cumberson. Like, some people are giving it negative reviews for it on Steam, but like, I actually really appreciate like how you have to think about like your actions and whose turn you want to exhaust in order to get better cards ready for like the other characters. I kind of like it. It makes you think. And I also appreciate them going for something slightly different and not just sticking with FTL's system, considering, you know, it's not the FTL devs. They've made their own unique game. Rain pours as night cloaks the shore. As you disembark with your crew, the locals stare at you with unsettling eyes, glinting strangely in the dim light. One man approaches and mutters, "If you're looking for shelter, there's an inn at the end of the main street." Go to the inn or leave. Locals stare at you with unsettling eyes, glinting strangely in the dim light. I think we go to the inn. Remove boarding. Yes, thank you. Need to do that. Let's do it. The inn is dimly lit and sparsely populated. The few patrons inside cast the same unnerving glances your way. Barman greets you with a crooked smile and offers you a steaming brew. On the house. I don't like that. Ask for trade. Don't really want to drink the brew. We could buy another set of daggers if we find something to sell. Honestly, just feel like we go for more, like, maybe another first aid card and another cannonball. Yeah. Could repair a wound, get some supplies. Like the Thunderer, that looks like a really good weapon. Cannonball, chainball, and incendiary round. Chainsaw Bill. Diego or Thomas. Or was that a cutlass? Yeah, those are really good. And I kind of wish I didn't spend as much on repairs there. Maybe it just left like an extra 2. It's okay. Let's go ahead and get a heal for Nessa. And on supply. Cut less is okay, but I prefer cut more. Got him. Ah, you're so clever, Grand McLarchuge. You should be so proud of yourself for that one. God damn it, dude. God damn it. I just want you to know, Odd, that Lucy's just sent me a picture of, like, a screenshot of that conversation, starting from "she can't stop me from kissing you in the mouth." So, that's gonna hang over my head forever from now on. I just want you to be aware. Anyway, it's around forever because it's on the internet. Yep. Go to this anomaly, shall we? We need a hideout in the deep sea. We did, didn't we? So we should go to this town, actually. You enter a rundown tavern at the end of a dark, foul-smelling alley. Only a few turn their heads as you and your crew walk in. You're all cut from the same cloth. Fly around from the sailors in exchange for a black market contract. Join the dice game at the back table. Eat or drink what little you're offered. Oh, nice. Some food. Cool. Shipwreck. Thick fog envelops us around. The battle mass seem empty, though the beacons burn bright. Several unattended crates light the entrance. An unexpected silhouette of a fort. This is going to turn into a fort fight if we take all the crates, isn't it? I'm not opposed to it. Let's do it. As you dock, a gunshot cracks from the battlements. It's an ambush. Hanged pirates rush to defend the fort. Oh, they've got dragon breath guns. Okay. Okie dokie then. So they're going to board from this end. I should get Nessa ready to fight. They knew a streamer couldn't help going for the loot crates. Clever ambush, really. Yeah. Wait, why does this one not work? I'm confused. What? Am I being dumb right now? Select one manned artillery piece. This is manned. It can shoot some things according to this red line, so I don't see why I can't pick it. But apparently I can't, so guess we'll shoot this one instead. That's weird. Maybe a bug. Possibly a bug. Gold rush. Ooh, we could gold rush and get him to attack this pillar. %100% IP to a system. Imagine if we just took him over and went and just bashed down a pillar straight away. I don't think he can move far enough. There's only one round of combat that switches him over. I could destroy the cannon with him though. Potentially. Stop them from firing back. Just need a brawl card now. Yes, attack your own men. Brilliant, thank you. Oh look, a brawl card. Oh no, someone destroyed your cannon. I wonder who that was. Right, let's get... I want to get you closer to one of the cannons. Just tuned in, do you always fight with the starboard side guns? Yes, yeah. Yeah, because the enemy always appears on the right side. the screen. I still don't understand why I can't use this cannon. But hopefully maybe next turn. So we want to put a mercenary below decks, definitely. I want to keep this guy on this end, so we're going to discard... I think we're going to discard first aid and one of the cannonball cards and exhaust this person. Excellent. Okay, mercenary. Pick the one furthest away from the stairs. Two roll cards, that's amazing. Because next turn, as long as we keep one of those, we can attack that pillar again. Big draw for us. Big draw. I think, to be honest, this is a pretty good hand. Might be interested in a bang card, but I don't want to ruin what we've got here. I feel like this is a pretty good hand. We just pass those couple turns. Crowbar. Opens a hole, alternatively hits an enemy in close quarters to 2 HP and 50% of an... Okay, so he's just going to use that, waste that on attacking me. Good. I'm going to move this person so that she can use the cannon, I feel. Actually. Okay, I guess first thing we should do damage to the pillar. That's that out of the way done, right? Yeah, it won't let me use this cannon, like, at all. Just not letting me use it. So if it's not going to let me use that cannon, then there's no point me trying to repair it, and I'll just let them shoot it. So, let's get you up this end of the ship instead, I guess. Very weird, but... whatever. I'm going to focus more on the fight, I think, here. Oh, I can't man this because I'm in combat, right? Okay. That makes sense. Okay, another mercenary card. That's great, actually, because that means that in 2 rounds we can definitely take down the fort if we don't waste other cards. A moose. No mercy. We're sending someone else across. Okay. Okie dokie then. Honestly, barely need to worry about cannonballs now. Let's just try and get like a couple of better like combat cards maybe. No. Shit. Okay. Don't need that. No effect in this kind of battle. East sails, cannonball, and that's it. Ah, the cards. Not in my favor this time, unfortunately, these rolls. Not in my favor. It's okay, though. Can't always be. I can kind of, like, make sure that we do something with this character, though. So I'm going to use a Rumble Exchange. One of my 3. Okay, we got a bang card. Amazing. This secures the kill on this guy, essentially. So I'm going to take them out of the fight straight away just to make sure they can't do anything else. So they immediately cannot go this turn. Another bang card. While I'd love to, I feel like I should definitely get the mercenary in place. And definitely do the repair below deck. And then we'll just see what other cards we get. This brawl might be better. So we got a brawl and another bang card. So 1 brawl on this. And another brawl card. Right, so I think we, right now, I feel like we keep that for next round. Keep that cannon down. We have a first aid card as well. The thing is, if I use the brawl card, I'm taking a risk that I won't get one next turn. And all I really need to do is stay alive. So let's go ahead and just patch this guy up. Gold rush is good. That'll mean that we can just, if we want to, like, keep them off one of the guns. But really, we just need to pass this turn now until next turn, and then we win the game. So we should be fine. Even go as far to say as we could just get rid of the get rid of these other ones. Do we get anything else that's like more useful, I guess? Does every action require a card? Yes. Yep. Yep. Every action you take requires a card. And it's all turn-based. Right, we got another brawl card. So, we can use one. It's now the end of the round. And in the next round, we are essentially just going to end this game. We're going to destroy the fort. So, because we still have our mercenary below deck, their pillar only needs 1 hit. And that's GG's. Ooh. The crowbar card. We wanted one of these. Allows me to open a hole below deck. I love this card. This would go really well with the mercenary card, I think. Plus we got another gun out of that, I think, too. Yeah, another blunderbuss. Okay, let's get everybody in position. Where do I need people? Huh. Who do we want to have a blunderbuss? Probably one of the guys that are better with weapons, right? So maybe Anya. And then give her flintlock to someone else. We Dujan because Dujan's got a not so great weapon. Or Nessa because she's... You know what? We'll go with Nessa. Because she's closer to where she might use them. How's the game going? Good. Having a good run, actually. Having a very good run so far. And we got another cannon. That's 4 cannons, chat. Look at that. It's beautiful. Probably don't need a 4th one, honestly. I feel like we could probably sell one. But no, game's going good, man. Game's going good. Another Royal Army patrol. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. The bloody Royal Army at it again. Thug with daggers. God, he's going to be violent if he gets over here. Let's make sure he doesn't. What's this weather condition? Lightning strike will impact at the end of the combat round, generating 1 fire source. Ooh, could be interesting. Now they are going to send somebody over. When they do, it's going to be in range of our character with the blunderbuss. I'm going to be a little bit cheeky. I'm going to pop east sails because I think they're going to board and I want to move this guy into combat range. It's perhaps a little bit like I'm guessing, but I think they're going to do that. So we don't have any like cannon fire cards, so I'm going to discard 1 bang card. You have 60% chance to dodge, which is great. Gold rush. Okay, we could make use of this. Yeah, we could definitely make use of this. Okay. This guy. And I'm gonna have him shoot this dude. Because he's the one that's gonna board, if anybody. Okay, they've shot each other. Amazing. We've got 2 cannonball cards now. I'm going to go straight with this one on their top cannon. Nice, and we've opened a hole in their hull. 3rd cannon, fire! 2 brawl cards. Probably get rid of 1, maybe? Like if they jump across, it might not be a bad card to have, but I won't have 2 people in brawl range, so. We're not gonna damage our ship this round, so. Bucket and repair. Probably keep the bucket cards, drop the repair cards. And then pass to the end of the round. Playing Red Dead 2 right now on my TV while watching it on my PC monitor. That's 2025 for you right there. Modern gaming. Modern gaming. So fire on both of our ships. That's gonna favor me because they have less crew, so. Right. He missed. Guess we just go for the whole damage. Micah wants to speak with me. Fuck that guy, dude. Fucking Micah. What an asshole. Another cannonball card, amazing. We'll just go for the hull. I feel like we're pretty much wrecking them. Exhausted one of my people, okay. He missed again. Ah, they're finally boarding. Excellent. They're standing in a place that I can't get like a good hit on them from more than one person, I don't think. Avatli! Oh, we have a mercenary card. This is gonna be fun. Let's use our cannonball card first. They have 3 holes below deck right now, I think. 1, 2... Just 2? Okay, just 2. Get him there so it increases our maneuverability. Excellent. That's GG. Dude, cannons OP. Just stack cannons. Easy game. Stack cannons. What are we on for our quest now? We had a thing in the deep sea still, right? Hideout, yeah. We need to go to the Sea of the Damned. Micah was the real one? How dare you? How dare you? Um. Let's just go back to the Golden Sea area. Royal Army again. These guys are coming after me real hard right now. What is this? A basilisk? Chain balls and projectiles. Okay. So we take that thing out. Like sharpish, right? That's gotta go. Oh, they have a musket too. Deal 4 damage. Can shoot targets on the opposing ship for a reduced 2 damage. Okay, we might actually be able to use this. I'm gonna go ahead and gold rush this person to just get them off this gun, right? That's my thinking. Then I'm gonna go and put her right next to this person in the hopes that she shoots her while I use our cannons to take down their basilisk. Yes. No. Not what I wanted. Okay. Thankfully, heal her. Never claimed or pretended to be anything other than a piece of shit. Well, I mean, it still makes you a piece of shit. You know? What up, Elmo? How you doing, buddy? I'm good, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Holy shit, dude. We are getting a bunch of cannonball cards right now. Got a hole below deck. I was really hoping to get like a different card here. I'm gonna get rid of these two. In the hopes that maybe we get something like a brawl card, like a bang card. Yeah, okay, bang card secured. Amazing. Right, bang. Kill this person. Excellent. You missed. That's great news for me. We're gonna put a mercenary between her and the hole in the hull so she can't repair it. Have at thee. They can't use any more cannons this round, can they? Nope. So we can just focus on dealing damage. Just repaired the gun. That's okay. Plenty of time. Try and put a hole in this side of the ship. Yes. Excellent. Put you on the helm. I'm gonna discard. We're gonna discard repair. We're gonna discard bang. I think we can just finish them this turn. If we get one more cannonball card. And I can literally, again, just discard everything to try and get this cannonball card. All we need is one, so... No cannonballs. Rip. Okay, that's fine though. Make sure he's on the manning the sails. First aids. Repair. Might need the bucket. They are drowning. Oh, really? Come on now. Just gonna damage one of my guys. You're just being a nuisance. Give me your crewman. There we go. GG. Amazing. Good, solid pirating, chat. Travel up to the 5th sector. This is our 5th change. Okay, we weren't really looking for anything here. We were looking for the Sea of the Damned. We can't even get there from here. We can go to the deep sea from here, which is the only real place we've got on the card, so it's all the way over there. See what the ship's all about. Hanged warship. Oh. Oh. The Kraken artillery. Capable of firing cannonballs, heavy balls, and chain balls. Damn, that's gonna suck. They are gonna board. They've got thugs. This is probably gonna be our toughest fight yet. They've got 4 people. Okay. I need that brawl card. I need 1 brawl card. That's for sure. Don't need east sails right now. But we'll pop it anyway, just in case they don't fire immediately. And then we're going to get rid of 1 of the brawl cards. And a bucket card. Okay, here comes the boarding maneuver. Got a bang card, so that's great news. Because I'm going to fuck this guy up. I opt for trying to destroy this cannon. But I can do that next turn because we've got east winds running, so it's gonna act as if we're manning all the guns. Nice, they missed. Right, let's open fire. Try and take out that cannon. Oh, I went for the hull. God damn it. Okay. Rip. Looking at this, we may just want to go for the hull anyway, because they're sending a lot of people over, which means they're not going to be in a position to man a lot of their guns anyway. And I feel like if we start some flooding, we might be able to outlast them. But so far, no holes below deck. Well, they sent somebody else over, so I can shoot this guy. I'm gonna use one of my rumble exchanges here. Get some use out of this character before the turn's over. Oof. Ooh, mercenary. It could be useful. Stick with it for now. Is he gonna try and board as well? I feel like this guy's gonna try and board as well, and it's just gonna turn into like a massive fight aboard our ship here. Okay, we got one hold in their ship. He's got 2 HP, right? Let's use another rumble exchange. Because this will allow me to kill this guy. No escape. Oh, this is going to destroy our rear sail and helm. No mercy, so they're sending more people over. Jesus, dude. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about repairing those straight away because they seem to be throwing everybody over to us right now. Let's go ahead and brawl with this person. I'd like to first aid this person. Another mercenary card. Another brawl card, but no one to use it with really right now. Okay. There's a chance this guy dies in the next turn. If they die, they take a permanent point of health as an injury. We get rid of the mercenary card, I think. I'm just keeping him down here to defend this point in the hull that's been breached. Yeah, he's down. Okay, so he can't get within combat even if he tried, I don't think. Oh, I'm gonna repair the helm. What's the most important, like, maneuver? Gives me 30 maneuverability. Okay, use no escape again, I guess. That's fine by me, to be honest. That's not. Bruh. I'm really not getting many, like, cards that are going to help me with combat aboard my own ship here. We've already got a hole in this side of the ship, so I'm having to go for the cannon. Gold rush. This could be good next turn, but not right now. We could use first aid. That's something we can definitely do. And a bang card. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay, we're gonna discard one of the brawl cards, I think. No, we're not actually, because I have an idea. Yes, I see a plan forming. Bear with me, chat. I might get to execute it and show you what I believe is the right call, but damn, those cannons doing so much damage. Right, okay, gold rush on this person. He is going to destroy the cannon. No, he's not, because he's already taken his turn. I'm an idiot and should not have picked him as a character to take over. This is good, good. We're off to a flying start. Okay. I need to move this character. She can't go anywhere because this guy's trapping her in. Which is making this even more awkward because I need him to fight, really, as well. You can't, like, swap positions. I kind of wish you could change positions. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Come on, man. Give me a freaking bang card already. Got two brawl cards. I feel like, I might as well use one here just to do the 1 point of damage. These draws are being awful to me right now. Let's get her on the cannon and use this extra cannonball. One more cannonball hit and we win. And now you give me a bang card, you son of a... The moment I move the very last character out of the way that could have used a bang card out of the freaking 3 characters within range, you give me the card I was after for the first 3 rounds. God fucking damn it. It's fine, chat. I'm fine, okay? Lost way too much health in this fight. Really, like, the cards are playing with me in this one, and now I'm at the other side of the spectrum where I need a cannonball card, and it's just not giving me one. Use our last hang usage. Should kill this. Then we're down to 1 HP. Still no cannonball. Right. Bucket, mercenary, first aid, out the window. Give me a cannonball card. Thank you, Jesus. We lost way too much HP. He was, in fact, not fine. Okay, thankfully, we were able to patch our hull with their stuff. And we got a club for Anya or Milena. Let's go with Milena. Okay. You know what, chat? I think that's a good spot to wrap up for today. We've been doing a lot of sailing. I've been really enjoying this. I don't necessarily think this game deserves like mixed reviews. In fact, I'm gonna give this a positive review because it does not deserve mixed reviews, in my opinion. But there you go. Sadly, it is, you know, it is how it goes. Nodders? Nodders is an emote, Lucy, that's very popular on Twitch. I will send it to you in a Discord DM. That's Nodders. There you go. It's one of my favorites, actually. I do love Nodders. BTTV. Oh, yeah. I forget Lush won't have BTTV. Because she's not really been around Twitch, like, that long. So, yeah. That's probably why. All right, chat. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube VOD, thank you very much for watching. This was Red Rogue C. I have really enjoyed this. It is on discount until December 9th, so I will try and make sure that this VOD gets posted before then. It is like, I think it's like $13 or $14, something like that. And I'd encourage everybody to give it a go. It's an indie game. It's their first game by the looks of things. I think it's worth a shot. You might enjoy it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you want to catch these streams live, there is a link down in the description to the Twitch channel. And we will see you all in the next one.